Hello everybody! Welcome. Let me go ahead and finish setting up my stuff here really quick. I just got to get my comments section available to myself here. Alright. Make sure that I don't have any strange sounds. There we go. Okay. And click. And there we go. There, that's all set. Hey, Tim, welcome, man. You know, I was actually just getting ready to set up a little, after this, I was going to sit down and watch a couple of your videos I missed this week, actually, so, I will be checking them out pretty quick here. I mean, I guess in a couple hours here, but, yeah. Anyway, we are back in Foosha. Yeah, I have not been here. I was looking at it. It's been about a month, a little over a month, something like that, since we've been back here in Foosha. And, yeah, I just decided it's time. I had some stuff that I wanted to do in Westwood. I mean, we've been over there just getting busy on that, just trying to kind of finalize that city a little bit, but it was time to get back to our goal of working towards 1 million citizens here in Foosha. We're getting really high up at our number of citizens here. In my test build, I was doing pretty damn good. And, yeah, I just think that it's bound to come. If we do this right, if I continue doing this right, I think it's bound to come. We're going to get to that million citizen mark. I feel it. So, anyway, here we are back in Foosha. We are over here on this side of the river. We've been so busy over here. As you can see, there's just loads and loads and loads of stuff going on. We've done so much. We've done a lot of decorating and everything even. Just have watched this city grow phenomenally from this just initial area right here that we're kind of circling around. This is where we started off. And then from there, it just grew and grew. We started getting over here. This area kind of was spread out a little bit at first, but it grew a lot. Oh man, we had a fire over here, it looks like. Look at this. We can get in closer. Look at that. Oh, the poor zoo and amusement park there. And that's what happens when you have a lot of trees and shrubberies close together, though. So, I mean, it happens. Hopefully they evacuated everything and all the animals. So, yeah, the city's been growing and growing. It's been getting really, really good looking. I mean, just everything over here is exactly what I've pretty much been envisioning for this side of the city, watching it all grow and just turn into what it has become and everything like that. This side of the city, just kind of keeping with the whole suburbs feel, has actually grown really well. I like what's going on over here. You know, there's a couple of changes here and there as far as like the way some of the housing goes. Like right here, we've got a little more of like an apartment look of the housing and everything versus all the other houses around it, all, you know, single level homes and stuff. But it kind of helps out with that feel of, you know, there was a developer that bought that area and that's what they wanted to do. So, and the same thing over here, you know, you got that developer who bought into this area and just kind of built the same, just box style all the way across, did a little bit of improvement to it to make it all look good, and then bam, you know, sold the homes off, did a great job with the development. So, working in construction, I kind of see a lot of that stuff every single day. You watch a whole neighborhood go up, and it might sort of look different from this house to the next door neighbor's house, but there's a lot of the same thing going on between them, and that's the best way to get a whole neighborhood built fast. You know, you have one or two designs set up, and you just kind of base everything off of that. So, not so long ago, we put in a couple of sports stadiums to help our citizens enjoy life. The airport was a long time ago. I remember that. That was a good episode. Then, of course, one of our last episodes, we were working on this area up here, making this cool little, like, concert area underneath the observation tower up here and the weather station, everything like that. So that was fun. That was a good good little build there. Then, of course, our rest area here is nice. I like that. That was a good one. Let's head on back down this way here. And what I'm going to do at this point is just follow our train track, because this train track is going to be pivotal in today's build today. I mean, not pivotal, but I definitely need to add on a little bit of some train track right here. We need to get this to make a triangle so that trains can travel from the station over there up the track this direction without any issues, I guess, so to speak. And get to our train stations on over here. And what we started to do last time we were here in Foosha, this train station slash, I think it's like a little shopping center and stuff inside of there. Yeah, you can see like the little booths up inside of there. Little food carts and stuff like that. So then over here, of course, we've got another one with shops underneath it. And above it is our stop for our underground metros. And brought that above ground so we could just kind of stick with the whole shopping feel in here. We're going to add in some businesses, some parking, stuff like that, and make it look really good. And then what we're going to do is take this area here. We're going to improve this and just kind of take this. We're going to move back just slightly here. We're going to take that area, build a lot of businesses up inside of there. I want to build a park inside of there, kind of. I got an idea of what I want to do there. I was doing something where I used some of the parts off of one of the recent things that they gave us from the DLCs, and did like a little concert area, had some walkways going through there, some really cool stuff like that. So we're going to take that, get that going pretty quick here. Then, as soon as we get that going, I want to take this area over here, kind of from where we got the squiggly road, work our way left towards our train station and Hyatt Park or whatever that is. I think it's Hyatt Park or Hyatt. Hyatt Park. It's Hyatt Hills. So I don't know why it's called Hyatt Hills. It should be like Hyatt Park, to be honest. Like Hills, Umber Hills, Woodland Hills. Like this is not hills. This is all flat. So we should change that eventually here. So let's do that while I'm thinking about it. Let's make this Hyatt Park. Boom. And a park. Hyatt Park. And the reason we could call it Hyatt Park, too, is because, oops, I totally screwed that up. We've got the son of a gun. I screwed up. Hamilton, that's great. We have the sports park there. There we go. That's what I wanted. Hamilton Park. Because we have our little soccer park right here, soccer stadium that we built around, made this cool zone with based off of our train station on this side and everything like that. So, yeah, I just want to kind of get stuff built up towards that, kind of get the housing built in towards that. Maybe do some businesses to kind of just break away from where the noise is going to be. In fact, we could take a look right now. Yeah, there is a little bit of noise, so we'll do something to just kind of help with that as we build our, homes and everything in there. So, then of course there's going to be plenty of noise from all the businesses and stuff here, so we're going to have to think about that in the future as well. So, anyway, let's get into it. Instead of me blabbering and flicking the camera around like this. We could do that all day, but you're probably not going to like that. So let's get to it. Let's start with the ROADs here. We're going to go here. Of course, we're going to have our wonderful bug messing with us as we try to do stuff through here. So let's be patient and just do what we can. So I'm going to start off with kind of the basics here. Oops. What's going on? Oh, it's saving. That's what's going on. So we're just going to start off with some of the basics here and just get our roads, nope, lined up. I like to get like our outlines done. This helps out. I don't want to connect in up there. That'd be a bad idea. This, I do want to connect in right there, but I'm going to bring this down and over from there. Then I think this is a good spot to connect in, like right about, hold on. Let's bring this down just a little bit. Now we'll connect over, and then what I want to do is get, like, we're going to adjust and do some curved roads through here. This one, oh, actually, I screwed up. Laurel is supposed to be a little lower here. I want it to come off of this point. Come on, there we go. So right here, we're going to stop. Let's go ahead and grab the road here. I'm going to bring this in right here. That's what I want to do. But we're going to go like this, and then we're going to go like this. There we go. So let's finish up with some of the outlining on this side as well. That can connect in just like that. We'll stop there. That can go across. That's going to drop down. Alright, now I want to do the curved road. Because what I like about that is it gives you a little more buildable space. You know what I mean? Like, if I do the square, I'll show you in a second here, just to kind of give anybody who might not know, you know, context. But if you come down here and you square off the road like that, you get that little square area down there, and to me, it's just, I don't know, I feel like I get a little more buildable space. I don't know, maybe I don't. I guess I don't. Now that I can kind of compare them to each other. Uh-oh. Y'all, I gotta do something really quick. I knew this was gonna happen. The groceries just got back, and it had to happen just right after I started the stream. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull back really quick, go into our view here, and then go into cinematic camera. So if you'll excuse me for just a moment here, I'm going to shoot the camera up, and I'm going to let this sit on cinematic. I'm going to go take care of the groceries that just got back, and I will be right back in just as quickly as possible. So excuse me, and I'll... Okay, I am back. Let's adjust the camera here. Get that into view. Get the light out of there. Okay. Okay, so we are back. There we go. I just did the old 1-2, grab like pretty much every bag in the back, just manhandle it into the house. Shoving water bottles up under my armpits, walking in like that. All right, let's get back to it. Let's close this out. Back over here, get back onto this road. So, you know, part of me, I want to look at this again. Part of me always felt that this was the way to get a better build. You get a little more into the corner, but at the same time, it seems like maybe I am taking away from what could be built in the corner here when I do it that way. So, I mean, I guess it's just preference, you know. What do you like? Do you like to look a certain way or not, you know? And Well, I guess what we're gonna do is... You know what? I'm gonna go with the way I had it originally. I did like these curved corners, and it's just what I had, you know. So we'll go with it for now. I can see where I might be like taking away from buildable area, but at the same time, I just prefer this look a little bit more. There we go. Now, I could go a little bit wider on this one here because of everything going on. It's just a wider spot. But so now what I want to do is we're going to... Uh-oh. My brain just malfunctioned. I was thinking of something. I had a bridge built into part of my build here, and I just can't remember where I had it. Is this PlayStation 5? It sure is. I am playing Remastered on PlayStation 5. In fact, just so you get a good shot there, bud. Dom Buds. This is my city. So far, this is actually a map I built. We did name the city Foosha. If you know what that name is from, good for you. If you don't, it's from the show One Piece. And so far, we've been working towards getting 1 million citizens in this city, and we are at 224,000 citizens. So I'm pretty excited about this. It's been going really well for me. So, all right, now that I am back in here, I got the brain fart over. I was thinking of a bridge. That's what I brain farted for a second there. I was thinking of a bridge I wanted to build, but the bridge is going to go over here. So let's forget about that. All right, now what I need to do though is go back into our row ads and bring these across. Uh-oh. I guess that'll work. For some reason, it's at 89 degrees. I'm like, why? There we go. So why is it going that direction? That's not right. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, that goes across. I want one more in and out right there. Now, I did... Okay, I remember what I did now. I did the way I did the road through here, I should say, if I can get my mouth to work properly here. Is I came up just slightly. There we go. Let's go right there. And then just, straight line over is fine. Then, okay, that looks good. I'm going to leave this open for a moment. I need to actually, this road right here is actually not in the right spot. I need to change that. So we will get there in a second. This one, I'm going to put a couple of these down. Let's base it off of this top road here really quick. It's easier to see where my squares are at right there. That I'm trying to oh, no worries, David. No worries. Trying to just keep this just as I don't want to have way too many roads in there, but I want to get as much in there as possible. So this, like I said, needs to change. In fact, a lot of that I might have that a little off. No, maybe not. Okay. So what I'm going to do is this area is actually going to get turned into our financial zone. I haven't done one in the city yet, and I want to include the financial zones in here. So I think what we're going to do is have this one at the base. Go like this. I got an idea here. I need to fix this road. This road should have been over just a slight bit like that. Go there. Now we'll go to curved. There we go. That way, what it does, I'll explain what I was doing there. You actually didn't miss too much. We're just kind of getting this area set up. I kind of wandered around, showing off the city, just kind of going over where we've been. Like, you know, we haven't been here in over a month to get anything built. So I was just kind of showing off everything and talking about things and where we've been and how we've gotten here to where we're at now. And so now we are back over here into the new zone and getting ready to just kind of expand this out. I like where we, you know, how I got the train station set up and the, you know, everything else set up over here, and just wanted to kind of get this area really going, really go for the next level of growing this city towards that 1 million citizen goal of ours. So, and I think in that we definitely needed the stock exchange and stuff like that. So that is why I am building this. We're going to, I gotta look at the other buildings here. Let's get back. So we've got these. I like to put these like right here. They're right outside of the stock exchange, kind of like, I know they're like across the street or something like that from the regular store. I don't know. I haven't been in New York. I don't care. But that's how I like to set it up. I think it looks good. Then we're going to take this. And what's nice is I can put this like basically directly across. But the only thing kind of stinks is like if it was one more square, it'd be awesome. But it's not. So we're going to just kind of position it in the best spot we can, which is like right there, I think. I just think it's nice right across from there. There'll be other business, you know, buildings popping up and everything like that. Then we're going to take this one. Fit it right in the center there. I wanted to do all this before I started really finalizing the roads. You'll see what I'm going to do right now. So we'll go back over to our roads. I'm going to bring this one in like this. Whoops, I need a straight line. The straight line. Then this might be weird. It might be weird, but I'm going to try it. I don't know, I kind of liked it. Then I got to get back over here to this, because we've got one more building we can put down. It's this. So I think I want to make it face this way towards the park, though. So there we go. All of our necessary items from the financial districts in a neat little row right here. Boom, boom, boom. And we got the one road going around it. We got this. This is going to obviously grow and get large too. But then we got the little parks on each side. So I liked it. I don't know. It was maybe it's just me, but I'm going to go with it. So next thing we got to do because of that, and it's the next step so we can get towards our small banks and everything like that as well, obviously, because this whole area needs to grow along with the financial buildings. And so we're going to come in here to our zoning, and we're going to get this district set up. And I pretty much figured, and I want to get this set up before, you know, any of the buildings start getting built and everything like that, obviously. So we're going to get this across fill this whole spot in, because this is all going to be businesses and, you know, our financial office buildings. So we'll add that in. As far as businesses go, I kind of think that this one right here, the leisure specialization versus tourism, is the better way to go, because people are going to get off of working that, you know, the stock exchange all day. They're going to be tired. They're not going to want to, you know, go very far, and bam, there's the club right there. They can go over, have a drink, can hang out for an hour, and then they can jump on the bus or the train and head back home. So, and then, like I said, this is all going to be a residential area right here, so this is actually going to help us out and help our citizens out. So we'll be able to build a good bus line. Oh, one of the other things is, along bus lines and stuff like that, there is a good chance, I did it in the test build, I wasn't 100% confident in it, but there is a good chance we might run a tram system through here. So it might be a small one. It'll be right after, like, we'll think about it, you know, as we get past building all this, I guess, so to speak. So the next things I need to do is make sure that all of our businesses and everything like that are actually going to work out. Oh, and then I want to add in really quick before I forget, our pond park here. Then the sidewalk cafe right next to it. Then the sidewalk restaurant. Right there. Perfect. Okay. I wanted to get those added in. We're going to add walkways and stuff pretty quick here in a moment, but that's as we get into our decorating phase. So for the moment, though, let's go ahead. We've got everything else set up, but we need to get our, you know, all the boring stuff, the electricity and such. So let's get a couple of, here we go, a couple of these towers set up over here. I want to get them really tight in, because I haven't 100% figured out what I want to do. Boom, right there. And I'm going to get one more just kind of right here. And one more there. So I haven't quite figured out what I want to do this way yet. But, I mean, up here, I'm probably going to be running businesses and stuff because of the train station being right there in the train track. So that's why I'm okay with a couple of the windmills being right there. As far as that goes, I think that's the best choice. Now we'll have to add in some power lines here in a minute to supplement just until, everything starts to build up more in this area. So that will come from over here, and we'll do that in just a moment as soon as stuff starts getting built up on this side. So what I'm going to do, though, first of all, is let's get our buildings set up. So let's use the fill tool. It's on the fill tool already. And, of course, everything on this side, except for a couple of spots, is going to be all financial district buildings, office buildings. And I obviously need to make some adjustments here. We'll do that. Hold on a second. Need to fix the bug. Let's go to upgrade. Toggle our zoning off. And son of a gun. Fix all this. Oh my god. Okay. And now I gotta go back into here, toggle my zoning back on. Yeah, that's such a pain in the butt. Okay, then I want to fix this upper road. Upgrade, zoning off. You can totally see everything that changes. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. There we go. Let's fix this. One's the last one we should have to fix here. All right. So, back into our actual putting in our buildings and everything like that. So, let's go ahead and do a couple more financial buildings. And then the rest of these, I'm going to make businesses. And then over here, I want to make... Okay, hold on. This side, I have to be slightly careful because I have a couple things I want to plop down. So let's go ahead and do that first. So, first of all, I want to plop in... It's going to be a tough one. Where is it? Okay, business. There we go. The deluxe hotel. Oh, shit. That is huge. I was thinking about... I never did it in the freaking thing. It's way bigger than I thought it was. Okay, so we're not going to do the deluxe hotel. Now, the conference hotel, on the other hand, definitely fits. I know I put this in. In my test build, I put this in, but I was like, ooh, that big one. I wonder if I could fit that, and I never did. So... Here we go with this one. And then the city hotel and the budget hotel. There it is. I was thinking the hospital was the budget hotel. So I want to just throw a couple of these in. Go like that. And the budget hotel. Go right there with that. Okay, so that's it for the hotels that I want to plop down. Let's go into our taller buildings. We're going to take a look at... I never even thought about some of these other ones. What I did when I came here is I just went straight here and grabbed like a couple of these. So I always check out the height. This is a shorter one, so I will mind this one being used over here, so we can throw that in the corner. These ones get a little bit taller. Where is our... There we go. 185 to 224. Or actually, no, those are the match. This one matches that. But I kind of like doing that when they have matching towers, going ahead and using them. Boom and a boom like that. And then something that's kind of cool when you do that, hopefully it'll stay. Yeah, there we go. Let's just run. Little walkway right there like that. So once we start doing our decorating and everything, in fact, if I get rid of that and go to the walkway, there we go. Let's get rid of all this really quick. That way I can get a little bit tighter into the concrete there. That way it looks a lot more legitimate. There we go. So now we can come back, we can do a little bit of decorating there, and it looks like those two companies, or those two buildings, are actually connected to each other and everything like that. Hey, Chris, welcome. No problem being late, man. No problem. Yeah, we did. Finally, right? You over there in Europe already did that, like, what, a week or two ago? Something like that? I think it was a week ago, yeah. Oh, man, everybody, I should pause this. Everybody's begging for electricity and water right now. I forgot I have to do the boring stuff. And I started doing all the ploppables I wanted to throw in here. So I got a couple other... Was it these ones? Or... One of these was really tall, but it works because everything over here gets really tall too. So this one, let's see, we could place it here, or was it here? I guess this is fine right here, like that. And that one has this, the marble center, then the marble building. And I did, yeah, there we go. That worked out perfect. See how they like basically go together, except for that tiny little aisle right in between them. Like, that looks so good right there. And then a couple of buildings will pop up on the other side here, and it works out really nice. So I do like that. That should look good. We're going to leave that. That's where we're going to stick it with the ploppables for now. We're done there. The park, like I said, the park, and the reason I didn't change the zoning off of inside the park there is because in here, I was saying that I wanted to do a little concert area, and you need to go up here to our mountain stage to be able to do that. And I felt like right here, kind of in the center, was a good spot for that. And then we'll work around that, get our decorating going on. It'll actually look really good sitting right there. So we will come back to that ASAP. Let's go ahead and get the really boring stuff done with, which is our water lines, which we have absolutely none of over here. So we got to start from scratch, basically. So let's turn all these off. Make sure they're off, I guess I should say. Okay, I knew there was a spot there I could connect back into the line. I just could not remember where it was. There we go. Sorry, I just had to make sure I had that little spot on the road right there. Every once in a while I have, like, maybe it's just in my brain that I have to do it. I don't know. But I like to make sure I stop at intersections with the piping, because in case I need to, like, take that off of the center in the intersection like that, like I just did. This is going to have housing and everything through here pretty soon, so let's go ahead and bring our water line down through here as well. May as well. This will shoot straight down, bam, connect into our roundabout. Then we can run this across, grab it, there you go. Like I said, we'll stop at the intersection. I'm gonna have to run through and check out these stoplights too. You can see there's a lot of stoplights that are obviously gonna cause issues. And if anybody is wondering about the music choice today, it is a little slow right now, and I'm going to change it, actually. Because this is way too slow. It's all... And it's nice, but I was more for when I was enjoying it by myself. But the music today, right currently, before I change it, is the Alpine Station or something like that. I'll have to double check that. Let's see here. Radio. Yeah, we're on Alpine Tunes. It's pretty cool, but it's just super, super mellow. So if you're like trying to, like, you know, let's go back to Railhawk here. If you're trying to just, you know, chill out, it's a great one. But when you want to have a little more energy, Railhawk or, let's see, Railhawk, Synthetic Dawn. Oops. That's not what I wanted. Didn't actually want to change there. There we go. Synthetic Dawn, Railhawk. I do like the Country Radio, Country Road. And then Rock City's pretty cool. I'd play Gold, but Gold has licensing issues, so you get turned, like, it would totally, if I hit it right now, it would shut my stream off. And then Shoreline's pretty neat. I do like that. And then there's this one, Pop Punk. No, not that one. Pop Punk. This one? Yes, no. Where is it? Where in the world? Jadia? Okay. Oh, there we go. 80s movies tunes. This one's a fun one. I love that one. So that's always something I like to throw on, yeah. Yeah, I lost sleep, right? I luckily didn't lose any sleep. I was up late anyway, and then I probably was up to when the clock changed, and that's why I was like, oh wow, it's late. And I went to bed, and I woke up, and I didn't have much to do today, I'll admit, so. Sometimes on Sundays I have errands I need to run and stuff like that, and today was not one of those days. Alright, let's go ahead. I want to grab a couple of spots in this area to go ahead and throw down a few of the the financial buildings and blah blah blah. There'll be way more business on this side though. Like I said, this side is going to be meant for the fun. There'll be a few businesses here, like I'm making right now, but I think that'll be good. Now we can go in here. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, those are freaking commercials. I'm an idiot. I did that over there too. Oh my god. I feel so stupid right now. Alright, let's fix this. It'll only take a moment. That is just such a bonehead move. Oh my god, what a bonehead move. Alright. It's the colors are so similar. I'm going quick. I pay attention to the colors without really like doing too much, I guess. And then all of a sudden it's like, once I get so far into it, then I realize what's going on. And look at, they're all businesses. Oh shit, yeah. Oh man, and they're already like building up. That's the crappy part. Like, it's like, yeah, we needed spots for business, bro. Thanks. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think. No, actually, I did want those to be business. That's why they are dark blue. Okay, this should all be that light turquoise, teal, I don't know, whatever that is. Now let's go back to this. These two were actually supposed to be businesses. That's good, that's good. This should have been a business, actually. Okay. Okay, now that I've fixed my mistake, let's go ahead, go back in here. The best bet for the rest of this is just go like this, a big old swoopity swoop, and then we'll just clean up the parts in the park there that I don't want to have businesses. So we'll just do that really quick. Then go to fill, and we'll just delete all that. That's all going to be park, like I said. Like, we don't want anything in there. There we go. Nice. Nice. Okay. We got our water lines. Got everything hooked up. Let's go like this. One thing I need to do is hook up some power, because even with these 3 towers right there, it just becomes a big drain. Go like this. That way we're not taking away from where any buildings are going to be or anything like that. So that should be just a few minutes. Water should be fine. What do you think? What are you telling me water for? Oh. Because I did not complete the water lines. Okay. There, and then one across there and one across here. That should cover all of our water needs. Okay. Once we get over here for the housing, of course, we'll have to redo water, or continue doing water needs over there, but power should start kicking in any second now. Let's take a look at that. Yep, there we go. Power should start taking effect any moment. There we go. Then, alright. One opened a new town recently, went there, so it turns out all they had was a dog. It was a Shih Tzu. We do have a zoo. We do have a zoo. Hang on, I'll go over there. In fact, that was one of the things I was kind of showing off this morning when I first got started. I was talking about how it's been a while since we've been here and everything like that. I do want to throw in some parking really fast over here. Just right there. It's not like a big parking lot, but I felt like it was a proper parking lot, so. Okay, so. Yes, we do have a zoo. Let's head on over here. Here we go. We got the Sheffield Animal World. Built right here on the edge of our beautiful river so that we could have our marine life area as well. This was also part of Magnolia Experience. As you can see, our amusement park and our zoo have a connecting bridge right here across Crowley Way. And that allows people that buy a specific ticket to get back and forth all day long from the zoo to Magnolia's Experience. Of course, we have Sheffield Shopping Center over there. There was a fire here. You weren't here to see what happened with the fire. There was one, but you can see the after effects. The trees are starting to come back, though. So there we go with that. But yes, we do have a zoo. We have a zoo. Whoop. Alright. Why do you still need water? Well, look at that. That's why. Sorry for questioning you, but sorry. You know, that's my fault. I should have just trusted you that you needed water. There we go. So, all that should start building up. We're in a financial district now. Let's see here. That's going to help. I want that tool. Thank you. That is going to help this work. Oh, I need to do my investments, though. It's going to help this area look better and work out nicer. We're going to be able to put banks in and everything like that. That's what I was trying to say there. But now we need to do this. Ba-ding! And we've got all the money in the world, baby. So I'm going to buy everything in the red. If it's not in the red, we're not going to touch it. We can't touch the crypto or the forestry industry yet, apparently. Have at least 200 squares of forestry industry buildings. I don't have any forestry industry in this city at all. Like, none. I've got all the other industries. I've got oil, ore, generic. Crap. We got farms, but no forestry. We got an area. We definitely have an area here. We could add forestry in. So, with that in mind, I didn't think about that in the test build. I just kind of ran through everything quickly. So now that I have to think about it, since we're in an actual stream here. Are you sure you're not in China, David? Thinking about that, your little zoo thing there. You know, that's what they did in China. They were trying to paint dogs to look like panda bears, and everybody knew it wasn't a panda bear, that it was a Shih Tzu, but maybe you're making that joke and I'm just not getting it because I'm slow, but anyway, I think when we come back, we'll have to make a logging industry. And we could use this area. And, yeah, because we need 200 squares of logging, apparently, to be able to invest in it. All right. Back at her, back at her, back at her. Okay. Let's close this. That's all doing well. That should do what it needs to do. Businesses are building up. We got the little parking lot right there. Okay, let's go ahead and deal with the park here, because this is a major focus of mine in this area. We've got all these giant tall buildings, but I wanted this one area of respite, you know, like just a place where people can go and sit down, have lunch and a piece of grass and enjoy their afternoon, you know what I mean? So first things first, we're going to add in some walkways. Get over here. So this, there really isn't anywhere to grab onto except for right here. And it's not a good spot to grab onto. So what I figured out I could do is I take my tool, get as close as possible, and it does that. Now we got to get rid of this grass. It doesn't look good there, but that should be fine. It helps connect everything. I tried and I tried. I'm going to tell you right now, this dirt line right there is completely acceptable. And I'm telling you it's acceptable because I tried and tried again. Yeah, just a Shih Tzu joke. I tried again to make that line disappear, and I could not. It would not go away. It was either ugly or huge, or that, and that right there is about the best it's going to give me, and I'm going to leave it alone. So, like I said, I tried. I swear I did. Now, on this side, it gives me 1, 2, 3 areas for it to grab onto, which I'm like, thanks, I guess. So, we're going to take this area. We're going to come across and right here stop on this square. Bring one down right here. Another one up this way. I really wish, like in Cities 2, I could go across the street and make a little walkway across the street. That'd be great. Then this one, I'm going to walk it over here. Like that. Beautiful. Okay. Now I want to take and bring one down from here to here. Same thing right here. It's not going to grab exactly where I want it, but that's fine. This is all park. It'll be just fine. So we're going to do that. That gives us a good walkway down the back here now. Okay, now let's go ahead and go into our freeform tool. We're going to bounce off the side, off of the back of the restaurant there, a little cafe. There we go. There we go. It doesn't have to be beautiful or perfect. It's just got to be cool. It's the way I feel about it. Just got to be cool. So this, I wanted to run it as close as I possibly could. Just like that. Ah, I missed it. I wanted to get like right on the stairs. Hold on, we're going to fix that. There we go. So I wanted that walkway right up there to that. It makes it feel like it's part of the park properly that way. And then this side, I was able to do it in my test build. So let's see if we can do it here. Need a little more angle to the dangle. There we go. That way we've got a walkway going up to it from both sides now. Then that can stay grass. I want that to stay grass. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now, let's go ahead and get in here. And You know, I wasn't really sure. Can you put some plants to cover that line, or is it too narrow? You know, it is a little narrow. I could have left that grass alone. But I did try a couple different things. It's just that you see how it gets, like... It's just so narrow right there. So one thing I could do, maybe, let's try this. Let's plant some bushes here. Go back to our walkway. This is something I didn't think about, to be honest. Yeah, it's gonna give me issues. Yeah, I mean, it's... Oof, it's so close. Let's try one more time. I promise you, I did try so hard. I tried so hard. Yeah, and that's exactly what I get every single time. It's just, it's such a pain in the butt. Now, I mean, I can leave the bushes, I guess, and we can just ignore the cement underneath them. We'll leave it alone for now, but yeah, it's just, that's what I was, why I was like, I tried and I tried and I tried, because I wanted that strip of dirt to just go away, just be one giant piece of like concrete right there. And the only way you could actually do that is to go to airport and use this, but then I get stuck with like that, where all the trees and the plants are growing out of the concrete and it just looks ridiculous. Holy crap. Oh, nope. It's going to be on the other side there and mess me up. Well, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Yeah, nope, nope, nope. I was thinking maybe do that, but then this side I saw that was going to happen, so never mind. Okay, we'll leave that alone for now. Instead of, I tried too many times. I'm done trying. Okay, so we've got our walkways going through here. I 100% was not sure whether I wanted to do this or not, but I think I'm going to, and that is just to make this a little park of its own. And nope, hey, don't do that. Okay, Sterling Grounds. No, Empire District fits pretty nice because this is where our financial district is. So I think I'm gonna stick with Empire. I like that. But let's go ahead. Oh, it's saving right now. And change this to Empire. You know what? Let's just go Empire Park. Okay. Now, in order to make Empire Park look really good here... Oh, look at it. People are already attending concerts. Awesome. We need to come in here and... Where is the small main gate? There we go. So we're going to get rid of that. We're going to add our main gate in right there. I'm going to stick with the regular walkways, though. Okay, maybe not. It's all got this one little, like, weird spot right there, but... Yeah, I'm just going to ignore that. I'm going to stick with this because it matches the the pond and everything like that, so... It's more useful the other way. Alright, now, I needed that. There we go. Because that's what makes this a park now. So now we can come in here... We can add in a couple of cool things that makes the park fill in and look good. No, I want... There you go. Beautiful. Just like that. Nice. Okay. Not sure about the info booth. Bathrooms, definitely. Let's put them up here. Chessboard is huge. I don't think this is really going to fit here well, but... Oh, look at that. Fits right there. Let's throw that in. Take a look. Oh, not too shabby. Alright, alright. Then, let's see. What else do we got? We don't need to throw any of those in. Maybe the info booth. Let's see. No, it's pretty big. It doesn't seem to really fit anywhere well without messing stuff up. I mean, we could put it there, but that's going to make this area look really weird. I don't know, maybe not. Oh, actually, that's not too bad. Kind of almost looks like a ticket office for that. Can I move this over just slightly, though? Let's see. There we go. Yeah, I just wanted to move that over just a little bit. That gives a little more room to the right there. Alright, that looks good. I like that. Alright. Gazebos. Let's throw one in right here. How about one up here by the pond? Grab a couple of the other color and we'll throw one of them down here. And one right there. We're going to definitely have to throw some trees and stuff in here very soon here. You can't have a park without trees, right? Let's go ahead and throw down some signage. That looks fine. We can throw this down at the normal entrances, the ones without the special gate there or whatever, I guess. Let's throw it right there. I feel like that would be a good spot for it. One right here. And of course one over here off of this side. Now, I like these benches. They're kind of nice, but let's see. Let's go with them over here, I guess. It'd be a good spot for them. Yeah, that's not too bad. Okay, and then what I actually want to do, like one of the benches I really like, it was one of the newest ones to be introduced into the game, and that is the benches that come with the mountain villages or whatever that is, the mountain stuff. And that is, where did it go? No, that's not it. There it is, there it is. The table set here from the mountain villages. This one looks great. It's properly sized, that it looks like it's going to fit proper with the citizens and stuff here. So let's see, where is a good spot? I want to kind of keep things semi-close together, but like not too close. So we're going to throw these down over here. X. Speaking of X, you can follow me on X at You Will Be Offended. It is a great place to find me and just have any random conversation with me there. I have a pretty decent amount of followers right now. I'm trying to build that follower count up, so You Will Be Offended. That is, I think, spelled with a U. Not Y-O-U, but You Will Be Offended. Let me double check that. I forget how I spell my own name. It's sad. Oh, no. Yeah. At You, as in the letter U, will be offended. Everything else is spelled properly except for U. It'll just be a U. So that's my account. You can find me on there. I tend to post a ton of Pokemon stuff on there, but I like to just do whatever. I post card stuff, collectible stuff, talk about anime, things like that. So if you're interested in any of that, that is definitely where you can find me. All right, we got some tables in over here. Let's find nothing there. That's not what I want. I'm looking for... Oh, I'm in the wrong spot. I'm looking for some of these. There we go. Not the van necessarily. I want... There it is. The food stall. I think it would look best right here. Yakisoba tasty food. Let's try to get that as tight as we can to the walkway. There we go. Let's get a couple of trash cans in here. And the way I look at this is you got these benches over here. Then you've got like basically a little picnic area. You could lay down a blanket and throw a picnic right there. And then you got these ones over here. So you could grab something from this place, come back here and eat it. You could come back here with your own food, whatever. Or, you know, grab something from there. That gives you some options. This place is another little restaurant, but it has its own, like, kind of separated tables and everything, and so I don't really like to place too much next to this one. Yep. This is what we're doing for lunch. You got this one, but it's kind of got, like I said, it's got separated tables that are just enclosed with the little, you know, deck area there, I guess. So I didn't want to put too much next to that as far as allowing people to just kind of do whatever. I mean, you could still lay down a blanket in anywhere of these grassy areas and enjoy your lunch on the grass. So we're going to stick with that. Before we get into the full-on decorating here, one last thing I want to throw down. Oh, actually, before I get out of this spot, we're going to grab a sandbox because we definitely need to make a children's play area, and that's going to be right here. There we go. You'd imagine that some of these businesses could offer like a daycare service or anything like that, so part of that daycare, they might take them to the park. The parents could pick them up from the daycare, take them to the park themselves. That's one of the things I like to hopefully envision for a good city, a good that I would be in charge of. Something like that. So, anyway, let's see here. Yeah, I think we got enough in there. Let's go ahead. There's nothing else in here that I want to grab necessarily, so just thinking really quick just in case. No, okay. So let's go ahead. This is obviously not going to be like a 5-star park. It doesn't have a bunch of stuff in it, but it's going to be a nice looking park. That's what I'm going for. So let's go here to our trees. And since we are tropical, we're going to start off with our... Oh, you know what? Let's go ahead and start off with some grass. I think this area next to the chessboards is the best area for this. So we're going to do this. We'll add some grass in. A couple of bushes. Then, a little bit of this Latania. And now, let's go up here and grab some rocks. I left this nice wide spot so we could throw a big one in here like this and not destroy any of our other plants. Then we can come in here and grab the smaller ones. And they will fit in nicely in the grass where we laid it down. And that allows us to have a little more of a natural feel with the rocks here. Get this one kind of right in here like this. Beautiful. Got some rocks. Gotta throw down the rocks. You just can't do nature without rocks. That's the way I feel about it. Alright, so let's go ahead. We'll start off with our California palm. Throw a couple in over here. Let's make sure we leave plenty of room for people to sit on blankets and stuff out there. I was kind of thinking about possibly... Oh, I need to throw the little kids park down too. I was thinking about possibly throwing a fence around this, but I think I'm going to leave it open. To me, it just feels like this should be an open park. So... let's, really quick before I forget. I know I'm going to forget if I don't do it right now. We're going to go ahead and grab our slide stuff, our park area things like this. Let's grab the spinning wheel, a couple of seesaws, and that's good enough. Alright, so one thing I like to do though, if you've seen a lot of my previous episodes, you know that when I do build a little kids park like this, I want to make sure the parents have a place to sit and watch their kids and protect them. So let's protect our kids, protect our children. There we go. In fact, a good way to protect our kids is, since this is a play area, we can do something like that. This separates it off. This is a play area. The kids are able to play. The parents don't have a ton of worries because there's a fence right there to keep them from running towards Terry Street. So let's do that. That looks good. I like that. All right, back into landscaping. Let's go back up to our trees. Let's get some nice green trees filled out throughout this park. Remember, let's make sure there's good enough area for people to picnic on in there too. Looking good, looking good. Okay, so now, you know what doesn't look good? This weird palm bush thing. That we'll replace with that. That looks better next to the building versus that palm bush thing, whatever that was. Like, that just did not look good. So anyway, some eastern cottonwoods. We've definitely been planting those around. Just kind of give it a slightly different feel to the plant life. Need to make sure we have some leafy trees, not just the palms everywhere. Let's get a tree in the park area here. There we go. Playground area, I guess I should say, not really park. This whole thing is a park, but playground area. And then this palm tree now. I think it's funny, as you plant trees, the grass gets greener. It's like, oh, yeah, this is totally like a greener area now because you planted trees there. It's so rich in the soil now. Sweet. Okay, let's get back into some of these grasses and latanias and stuff like that and bushes. This helps the areas to feel a lot more lived, used, so to speak. They've been around a little longer. It's not a brand new park. And the bushes. Go through. Oh, look at all those people. Must have just gotten off the train or something. I don't even have a train, like, I don't even have anything set up for the train to come in on there yet. So it's just people from out of town. Oh, that looks so dang good. Let's close this out. Hold on. Man, I love it when you do something like this and you just bring in, you know, a little bit of nature, a little bit of everything else, and just kind of, you know, have a little bit of fun with it. And look, it just creates this awesome area. Look at all these people enjoying this too, you know? Like, that just makes it so much better to me that I did this, because all these people, I mean, obviously they just got off a train or something like that, but there's so many of them walking through there. It looks lively. It looks realistic. There's stuff for them to do if they were to actually do these things. You got the little concert area over here, stuff like that. So this is awesome. I am totally enjoying this. And then everything else is starting to actually build up over here. Our financial district, our businesses, things like that. They're starting to fill in. They're going to start looking good, catching up with the buildings that we've plopped down and stuff like that. So that's going to be nice. One thing I wanted to do, let's get back into here really quick. I love doing this. Taking, you know, these corners here. People don't need to walk a million miles around to get to the from the corner there to the business or whatever, you know, in my opinion. So I'll take, and I messed up there. I got rid of one of those little spots, but that's fine. Yeah, but people need that ability to walk to the corner there, I think. And so I like to do that. I'm going to throw these in really quick. As well as over here. And sometimes it does destroy a little bit of the zoning, but you live with, you give and you take a little here and there. So, all right, that looks good. That should be fine. Man, that park looks awesome. I'm loving that. This is all starting to look pretty good in here. Let's go check our investments. So far we've made some gains. Let's sell anything with a gain on it. We've lost some money, but, you know, in a city with unlimited funds, what are you going to do? I don't know if I just sold Greasy Gasoline, but I'm going to buy 1,000 shares of it where it's at. Upgrade. Okay, yeah, we need to upgrade the stock exchange. So we just sold some. How much did we make? We made our money for our investment. We can upgrade. Boom shakalaka. There we go. We can upgrade again. Boom shakalaka. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Man, that looks nice. There is a point where you're like, that just looks like Scrooge McDuck's tower. If you don't know who Scrooge McDuck is, I feel bad for you. You did not have a fun childhood. Scrooge McDuck is one of the best characters ever. Alright, let's see here. 122. We're doing about an hour and a half there. That's not bad. And all we've gotten is Empire District. That's crazy. Alright. So what I think I'm going to do, this is looking really good. We've got Empire District. It is looking absolutely amazing, and it is growing significantly well. We do have this one customer needed problem here, but I think they're high. Yeah, not enough customers. No, you're high because everybody else has enough customers there. We got hotels, we've got the trains coming in, so you just chill out. All right. If you don't think you have enough customers, you're just not waiting long enough. All right. So I think right now is probably a phenomenal time for me to go ahead and call it a day. I've got some stuff I got to do the rest of the day, so I'd probably rather go do that and get it taken care of before the nighttime comes when I just want to relax. And yeah, so everybody, thank you so much for joining me. Wasn't there another stock available at level 3? There is more. I'm not sure. But let's see. Let's take a look at that really quick before I do get out of here. Bam, 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 bam. The only stuff available so far, it looks like something became available to us. Chirper Crypto. So that was one we needed to get the stock exchange up to level 3, so we can now buy Chirper Crypto. Let's go ahead and buy that. Then we have one more to go. And that is the forestry industry. And we're going to focus on that probably not next week, but maybe 2 weeks from now. We'll go ahead and take a look at industry stuff and try to get some forestry industry so we can go ahead and invest in that. I'd love to be able to invest into everything in the city. Make sure everything is like used and just dealt with. You know, I want to just feel fulfilled as I build the city towards 1 million citizens. So anyway, we are at... what was that? Over 225,000 citizens in the city. That is absolutely amazing. And today, I think, was a great build. We didn't do a whole lot, but we did do enough that it feels like we have accomplished a pretty good amount, a significant amount in the city. Next week, we'll come back. We'll work on this area here. This is going to be a residential zone with a little bit of business. We're going to have some parks in here and stuff like that. I want to make a little more of the custom parks that I like to do, and not just plop down the parks that they give us. So we're going to go ahead and focus on a couple of those things, put some nice schools in there and stuff like that. That will be next week. So if y'all will join me then, I'd appreciate it. And until then, thank you so much for joining me this week. I really appreciate y'all for joining me now and every time you come in here and check out this stream. So thank you. I appreciate you all, and until next week, you have a great week and stay safe out there. It is getting crazy in this world, and I want you all to stay safe and come back next week and see me. So, and until then, take it easy and have a nice week. Where's my button? There it is.